We have a yellow jacket nest here. They're going in right there, that old electrical socket. All right, let's see what we can do here. As you can see here, we have a yellow jacket nest here. They're going in right there, that old electrical socket in there. So they're going in, as you can see right there. They're trafficking inside. This is a shopping center, so this is a clothing store. It's actually a donation center that gives back to the community. They're going in, and it is drop tile on the other side. And so they've built a nest, I will show you, right inside the wall, against the brick, the cinder block wall, inside the sprayed in insulation. So you will see it there. So I will put my bee suit on. I am going to dust this exterior. We'll attack it this way. We'll dust this exterior here. So I'll kind of attack them this way. I'll kind of plug up the outside here when I dust this, so these workers coming and going. We've already turned the lights off on the inside. That way we don't draw attention on the inside. And then when I go in and kind of expose the nest on the inside there, I will crack it open. I will spray it probably with wasp freeze right away because I want to kill as many as possible. And we'll just figure out from there, figure out what we can do. I don't have my vacuum with me. I was kind of out and about. This would be a good one to vacuum, just crack open and vacuum. But I don't have it with me, so we'll do it another way. So we're inside this doorway. Right above this exit panel against this door is where they're at. So got a ladder, got some tools. Again, I was out and about, so I don't have all of my stuff with me. But I think we can make do with this. So I will remove the tile with the rain spot in it, push that back, and then they are right above here. So I'll try and set the camera up here to be able to position it, but you'll see they're inside the insulation. They've built their nest right inside the insulation, right inside the block. All right, so there it is, right above that black pipe and right underneath that electrical box. You can kind of see the gray through the insulation. So what I'm going to try and do is uncover a little bit of this insulation and then be able to attack that. So I'm going to take the tile off here, climb up. I should be able to directly attack that nest. Little one right here, I think. Right there. So it's right here. It's right here. All right, let's see what we can do here. Do this. Alright, so I need to try and make sure that I am secure on the ladder because it's all going to break loose the moment I do this. Yep, that's the heart of the nest right there. It's right there. So they're all going to fly directly at me. And this is the issue right now. So we want to try and kill as many of these as possible. all flying directly at my face because of the CO2 I'm emitting. But yeah, I'm gonna chill for a second here and just let them kind of do their thing. Keep landing on me. They're coming straight from my face. But that's okay. We're okay with this. Okay. There we go. All right, so removed a pretty good chunk, as you can see here, but trying to make sure that I get the heart of it, which is still up here. Another layer. Them still being active up there. There we go. We got that. Okay. So I've extracted the entire nest now. That's good. Got them buzzing around my ears. So I could see as the workers are coming back, they're still freaking out here. Trying to figure out what's going on. I'm standing on the absolute top of this ladder. All right, I think we got it. So now we just gotta get down safely and do everything safely here. Did any fly out or any up towards you guys? No. Okay. I'm not going to shine my light at you because I don't want to send them over there.
Do they hate music? I was just the music.
It won't really matter.
Okay.
It's more so the light that they're drawn to. So if you wanted to turn on some mellow music, you'd be fine.
Oh, there he is.
I don't want to shine my light at you.
No, that's fine.
I've got it. I've extracted the whole nest. I've killed a couple hundred here.
Okay.
And so I'm just trying to make sure here that, you know, there aren't a bunch of angry ones flying around.
Perfect.
So I'm going to clean up. There's a bunch of insulation on the floor here.
I don't care. We'll clean it up later.
So I'm going to try and just kind of get this shored up and make sure. Okay, okay. I will, I'm going to clean up here what I can. I'm going to take the bee suit off. I'll come in and kind of take a look around, take a pass through, make sure we're good to go.
Okay.
And then I'll kind of.
Let him in up front.
Yeah, and if anything crazy happens, I'm still here.
Okay.
So that way, you know, we should be good. I mean, I killed, it's not perfect. You know, if one ended up in the drop pile over near you, it's not perfect.
Oh, I get that.
But, you know, the couple hundred that were in it, I killed what I could, so. All right. So, I think. So now I'm going to put a bunch of dust up in this entry hole where they were coming in. That way, any workers that do happen to make it through are good and dusted. Get my tools. All right, I'll bring you over and show a closer look at where we're at here. Let me shine all this. So here's all this insulation above this door. You can see. So you can see they were right up in that void right there, and they built it down. So I dusted all that. This was the electrical socket that they were coming in and around. If it'll focus right there. So we've dusted in and around it. As you can see, there's no active ones because I dusted the exterior first. But yeah, that hole that they were in is pretty decent sized, and they were right in along this where the insulation is against. There's actually an I-beam, so that's an I-beam right there, and they were sandwiched in behind this insulation pretty good. But we got it taken care of with a lot of insulation collateral. As you can see, a bunch of dead ones. They're kind of all over. Did it as safe as I could. They're about to have some shoppers in here, but we, again, turned the lights off on this side. That way they were only drawn to my light, and we kept as much traffic as close to me as possible to get it done. Made kind of a mess on the floor, so we'll clean this up here a bit. There's a bunch of, oh, I dropped them. Here's their larvae. You can kind of see. They just look like little, you can't really see. Right there in between my finger. This looks like a little bee moth. You know, a little maggot, a little fly maggot, but that's their larva. Oh, should have worn my respirator. It's important to know too, these dead ones, their stingers will remain active when they're dead. So you want to keep that in mind if there's a nest in the yard or something, kids step on them, something like that. So I will try and pick up all that I can here. think I did a pretty good job keeping them localized to me by turning the lights off, keeping them on this side of the wall. So there's a firewall that separates a couple of the different departments here, and so got it taken care of. There, I think we got, there's a few more. Okay, all right. Cleaned up after ourselves pretty good. And I went ahead and put that tile back up there as well to close that off just in case. So, all right, all done. As you can see, these were the tools. So I just had my scraper, flashlight, some good old wasp freeze, and my bulb duster. And I'm dirty. I'm very dirty. Insulation all over me. Sniffles. But yeah, just here in a shopping center. I can start to take my equipment off and everything now, but insulation all over me. Gonna go home, shower, but this is a job well done. So in review there, a little after 5 o'clock now. Again, I didn't have my normal stuff with me. This would have been a great one for the vacuum. I could have just cracked it open, vacuumed, sucked them all up, would have done that, was away from the shop. They called, again, this being a community center that gives back donations, shopping center. I wanted to try and just get it taken care of. They open here right at 5 o'clock. And so I was able to do it pretty cleanly, I think. There were none left flying. I walked around with one of the managers here at the end. None left flying. And so did it a little bit of old school way. You know, the new tools, the vacuum, stuff like that are amazing. And I do like using them when we can, when we have time to prep and everything. But yeah, so dusted that outside first, basically played defense on the outside of the building, dusted that because as those workers come back, they're going to know something's up. That will kind of hold them up as they kind of suss out the situation, try and figure out, hey, like what's going on here. And then went and attacked the inside and was able to kill that nest while defending those active foragers that were coming back there. So overall, you know, I was here about an hour, but was able to get it done. Gonna go home and take a nice shower. Should have probably worn my respirator with that insulation and everything, but yeah, we got it done. So hope you enjoyed that. It's August and September. That's what my days are filled with, doing as much, you know, servicing as many appointments as we can, and then you throw in a little spice, a little surprise at the end, and makes for a fun job.